Okay, I want to welcome everyone to our Valentus presentation. My name is Mark A. Jackson. I am a diamond distributor here in North Carolina, and I want to welcome all the representatives and especially welcome the guests because this presentation is actually for you. About 2 years ago, in April of 2018, I was looking for an opportunity, and by accident, I fell upon this Valentus opportunity, folks, and it has totally changed my life. We've got an incredible team. It took us a 16-month journey to hit diamond, and now we're looking to promote more diamonds, and you'll find out what a diamond is all about later on in the presentation, folks. But we're just really, really excited. A quick background on myself. I am a nurse, retired nurse of 25 years. I spent 20 of those years in hospice and palliative care. So I love helping people, folks. I really enjoy working with families and communicating, and I also have a background in network marketing. I actually started my network marketing career, if you will, full-time, part-time, or spare time, way back in the late 70s. So I've covered several decades in this industry. So I'm just excited to give you an opportunity to see what I saw 2 years ago, April of 2018. Now, before I get started, I want to do a disclaimer, okay? So if you would please listen carefully. Earnings and products disclaimer. Results are not typical. They are based on individual results, and results may vary. It is possible to have zero earnings if you do little to no effort. There is no guarantee our products will work for you. For each individual is different. The product testimonials are from customers and distributors and their individual results. We make no guarantees. So now that we've got that out the way, folks, let's get started. Now, there's three things everybody wants more of. I'm sure you can agree that everyone wants better health, they want more time freedom, and of course, we all want more money. And now, over 96% of everybody worry about those two things, right? They worry about finances and health. Now, Valentus is in the network marketing arena, folks. This is a over $178 billion arena. Now, if you're not familiar with network marketing, I'm sure you've heard of companies like Amway, Herbalife, Mary Kay, 5 Links, ACN, Tupperware, right? Those are all examples of network marketing companies. So that's what we are in Valentus, but we don't spend money, folks, paying actors, actresses, and athletes. They have the money on the table for normal people like you and I, millions spent on real people getting real results. Now, when evaluating a business, there's 5 key elements that you want to take a strong look at. Number one is the company. Is the company solid? Are the founders or co-founders, are they ethical? Do they have integrity? And hopefully the company's even debt-free. Well, folks, we get a check mark for every single one of those, okay? And then products. You don't just want a bunch of products thrown in the mix, folks, you know, just to say you have a company. Folks, our products actually work. There's several people on this webinar right now can attest to that fact, that have even on our weight loss products, they've lost 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 30 pounds, 23 pounds like myself. But we've got a variety of products that have tens of thousands of testimonials around the world. And then you look at commission. That simply means, how do we get paid? Folks, we have a fair, balanced compensation plan, not only for the person at the top, but even for that entry-level person that's just getting started. They can make significant income within their first 30 to 90 days if they put their head down, plug in, and work together as a team. And then, of course, we've got training and support. I like to call that systems. And I always say our systems are as simple as ABC, 1, 2, 3, paint by numbers, folks. Our systems are really simple and they work. And then, of course, timing and trends. How many times have you heard people say we're in the right place at the right time, right? Well, folks, you truly are with our company. Our company is not even 6 years old yet. We'll be 6 years old in July of this year, and we'll talk more about that later also. Now, Valentus is the solution. There's a picture of our CEO, Mr. Dave Jordan, and his wife, Joyce Jordan, and Valentus is the Latin word for prevail. And that's Dave Jordan's favorite word, prevail. He believes in prevailing in life, finances, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. And that's what we're all about. So all of our products are actually called PREVAIL products, okay? We're backed by millions in capital. Mr. Dave Jordan is worth well over $100 million. He's already built something for his family and kids and grandkids, and he did it in the sports memorabilia industry. But now he wanted to show the network marketing industry how to do it the right way. Why? Because he got burned. He got done wrong, if you will, in 3 other companies where he actually earned between 30 to 50 $50,000 a month. And he had a bad taste in his mouth in this industry, folks. So he said, I'm going to start my own company. And thank goodness he was financially free. He was already a multimillionaire. So that he didn't have the stresses that a lot of companies have as far as backing up the folks in the field. And up to this point, folks, we've done over $180 million. I know that says 100 million, but we've actually done over $180 million in total sales. Now, the truth about weight loss, folks, what really set our company apart from other companies is the weight loss industry, and more particularly our incredible weight loss products. Because if you ever dealt with those yo-yo diets and you might have struggled with weight all your life, it's a miserable process, right? It's costly, complicated. It's just high stress, right? But we have got an answer, folks, that's not a diet, but is a very simple solution. Folks, when we become overweight, when we become obese and morbidly obese, we are really tearing down our body. Folks, there's something out there called visceral fat, and it increases your risk of coronary heart disease and cancer and depression and obesity, sleep disorders. And that visceral fat is that yellow stuff you see there on the picture on the right that wraps around your heart, your organs, your body, and gives you that beer belly, so to speak, and around your waistline. And this can shorten our life, folks. So all of our products, including our incredible weight loss coffee, which I'll talk about, address this visceral fat. Now, why coffee? Why did our company Valentus choose coffee? Because it's a $120 billion industry, and weight loss in itself is a $100 billion industry, folks. You know, I tell people, I actually came from, my last company was actually in technology. And what I found out was, in my experience in technology, there was a lot of hype, right? There was a lot of hype and looking, you know, people looking for the next best thing. And then 2 weeks later, there's another company that's got the exact same thing you've got, and it's much less expensive, right? So I came up with a philosophy. I said, if I got to explain it, if I have to explain it, I won't entertain it. And not one time have I had to explain coffee. Not one time have I had to explain weight loss, folks. And that's why this business is so much fun. That's simply a product disclaimer. I'm going to talk to you about our products. So we have 4 coffees, 4 weight loss coffees, but the 2 that I want to focus on, folks, is our Slim Roast Optimum coffee and our Thermo Roast coffee. The reason why these 2 coffees have set us to $90 million in sales last year is because of this ingredient, stack ingredients you see here on the bottom left, and that's called Vaso 6. Now, what Vaso 6 does is it works like a vasodilator, where it slightly opens up your arteries and your capillaries, allowing more oxygenation to the cells of your body, more nutrition being carried by the red blood cells. And anytime you have more oxygenation, you're going to have incredible energy. Think about it. What's the first thing they do when you get admitted to a hospital and they're pushing you up to your room? Is they're probably going to put that nasal cannula on you and start pumping 1, 2, 3 liters of oxygen into your body, because that's the first line of offense to making you feel better. But in addition to the Vaso 6 and the incredible energy, we like to call this the weight management coffee with the neurological purpose. In other words, this coffee, this Optimum coffee and Thermo Roast coffee, it's like it turns off that switch from your brain to your stomach, okay? That's the way I like to keep it simple. It turns off that switch between your brain and your stomach, because we look the way we look, guys, because of 3 things: what we put in our mouth, our exercise or lack thereof, and then the third thing no diet out there addresses, and that is the willpower to say no. And that's the beautiful thing about this Optimum coffee, is it won't let you go back for seconds and thirds. It'll make you feel full, you'll feel satisfied, you'll feel energized, and you'll have the willpower to push away, simply because, folks, simply because those cravings are gone. This coffee crushes your sugar cravings, your carb cravings. I mean, it is just amazing what this coffee actually does. Okay, and in addition to that, it decreases your appetite, metabolizes your fat into energy. My personal testimony, it's even helped me with my hypertension, my high blood pressure. When I got on this coffee, I was on 2 different types of medications for hypertension. Now I take none, and my blood pressure is almost back to normal without medication. That's just my personal testimonial. So we love these coffees, folks. But as good as our coffee, as well as our coffee works by itself, it works even better when complemented with our other products. Now, you see a buffet of products here, and as I said, all of our products address that visceral fat. I'm just going to highlight a couple of them because some of you are probably thinking, well, I don't like coffee. What do you have for me? Well, we actually have our Optimum Cocoa. Folks, that's like cheating. How are you going to eat chocolate and lose weight, right? But we've got a delicious Optimum Cocoa, and we have a delicious Thurber Roast Cocoa that both contain that Vaso 6 patented formula. We also have a delicious, refreshing drink that tastes like a pina colada. It's called PREVAIL Trim. I love drinking it maybe between, right after lunch, somewhere between lunch and dinner time. It's a good holdover beverage, and it feels good, it tastes good, and it decreases your appetite. And then we've got something over here called Hibernate. Back in the first quarter of 2019, because our company is so cash rich, right? Dave Jordan spotted another company that had some incredible products, and that company was called Skinny Fiber Care. And what we did was we purchased Skinny Fiber. So all of Skinny Fiber's products became our PREVAIL products. And one of the ones that they're going crazy over here in North and South Carolina is the Hibernate. This one right here, the Hibernate. And that's what it is. It's a high burn of the during the 8 hours that you sleep at night. And the reason why you're going to sleep 8 hours is because it has a small amount of melatonin in it to help you get that good night's sleep. But imagine going to bed and waking up weighing less than you did when you went to bed, okay? That's incredible. But this product has sold millions around the world. It is a hot product, and imagine taking that, 1 tablespoon of that before you go to sleep, along with drinking a cup of coffee in the morning and possibly your other products. But let's highlight a couple of other products that we have, folks. Yes, we are in the energy industry, but we're not an unsafe energy drink. We're not like the Red Bulls and the Monsters and so forth. We got a safe energy drink that doesn't have all that sugar. It's a natural. It works in minutes and lasts for hours. It's incredible. Great testimonials on that too. Then we have PREVAIL Immune Boost. How important now is it to keep your immune system built up, right? Well, folks, this immune boost, I love it. The kids love it. It tastes like grape Kool-Aid, right? But it's all natural, helps relieve the toxins while you're sleeping at night, and helps protect against free radical damage and so forth, sickness and so forth. And then we have an incredible product, a spraceutical that we spray under our tongue, about 4 sprays under your tongue multiple times a day. And what this is called is PREVAIL Max. And PREVAIL Max improves your blood flow. Folks, you can see the 2 pictures on the upper right there, before PREVAIL and after PREVAIL Max. Before PREVAIL Max is probably where you are right now. Every one of us are walking around with what we call sticky blood, right? Our blood is sticky. It's moving slowly and like a sloth, so to speak. So, and what this product does is it has trace minerals that ionize. Not only does it give you the minerals that you need, but it ionizes your red blood cells. What do I mean by ionizes? You ever play with 2 magnets, right? You put the magnets together, they're together, right? But if you turn one around on the other side, what happens? It's like an invisible force field. They don't want to touch, right? Well, that's what this does to our red blood cells. It makes them look like the picture on the right after PREVAIL Max. It separates them and allows them to flow through your bloodstream at optimum performance, folks, delivering the nutrients and oxygenation, helps with absorption, circulation, and so much more. And yes, we also have a formula for our beautiful, wonderful puppies and dogs. Now, we also have something called Instant Youth and Ageless. Instant Youth and Ageless is actually in our skincare line. Okay, it's actually in our skincare line. And this Instant Youth is just like that, folks. It makes you look youthful instantly. In 90 seconds to 2 minutes, you can literally see those wrinkles disappearing before your eyes. Now, we call it Botox in a bottle, if you will, right? Now, it's just like makeup. It's going to last 4 to 6 hours, right? But you might want to look your best when you go to church. You might want to look your best on that date, right? You might want to look your best walking around, just hanging out at the house. But it's an incredible product, and I'm telling you, folks are loving it, especially the ladies are loving it. Then we have Ageless, and Ageless is for folks like me that getting those dark bags and blemishes under your eyes and different parts of your body. The Ageless works really, really well to help smooth that out and prevent that. Then we've got a product called PREVAIL Detox, or actually PREVAIL More Detox, M-O-R-E. That stands for mineralization, oxygenation, rejuvenation, and electrolytes. Folks, I like to call it black water, okay? It is an activated charcoal plus carbon 60 product, and it works 172 times stronger than vitamin C, guys. Let me repeat that. 172 times stronger than vitamin C. Once it gets in the body and links up with the hydrogen molecules, it becomes a super a super detox, so to speak. It's able to kill bacteria and just all type of things. It helps with cognitive decline, anti-aging. It is a remarkable product. You just shake up the bottle. It's odorless, it's tasteless. You shake up the bottle, put 2 squeeze drops into your bottled water or your water, shake it up, stir it up, enjoy it, and this product has amazing results. And then to wrap up my highlight of the products is the sleeper product, I like to call it. And this is our Emulin, okay? Now we have 2 Emulins, Emulin M and Emulin C, okay? Emulin M for maintenance and Emulin C. Now, let me give you my testimonial, guys. I have a history of degenerative disc disease, I have arthritis, and I have something called scoliosis. It's 10% scoliosis in my lumbar area, okay? I've had neck surgery several years ago, and it was just a matter of time, and back in December, I was brought to my knees. I literally went from jogging and shooting basketball to not even being able to walk without excruciating pain. I actually had to use a walker, folks. I was taking opioids, you know, the Percocets and so forth, right? But then my Emulin C came in the mail. Now, why did I get Emulin C? Because I am a diabetic, right? And I have a history of hypertension. So if you have a history of hypertension or high blood pressure, or you're a diabetic, you want to take Emulin C. But everybody else would take Emulin M. And it is a totally safe product, all natural, and it was formulated by a 2-time Nobel Prize nominee, a brilliant scientist, Dr. Joe Aarons, okay? And if you'd like to understand how this product works in detail, ask the person that invited you to this webinar to send you that 16-minute video that he has, where he actually breaks down how he made the product, why everybody should have it, including children, and why the product is so effective. But it fights inflammation, folks. Inflammation is the leading cause of degenerative ailments. And you see all that, the digestive issues, asthma, Alzheimer's, weight gain, arthritis. It is an amazing product. In 7 days, I went from a walker to a cane. And 7 days after that, I had graduated from a cane to nothing at all. I was able to walk without a limp, and I had not taken a Percocet or opioid since then, folks. Now, that's my testimonial. Not saying that's going to happen for you, but this product is amazing. So, as I mentioned, folks, back in 2018 of April, I was looking for an opportunity. I fell upon this opportunity totally by accident, but I loved everything I saw. So at this point, I want to ask you to take off your products hat. I know you love the products, but take off your products hat and put on your business hat. Put on your building an empire hat. Or if you just want to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, put on that hat, okay? But when I joined this company, we were about 3.5 years old. And like I said, it was in 2018. And in 2018, we did somewhere between 17 and $18 million that year, that calendar year. Now, you know, because that's a kind of low number, because, you know, most companies go out of business in their first 36 months. I don't care if it's a network marketing company. I don't care if it's the brick and mortar mom and pop's restaurant down the street. Most companies, 98% of them, don't survive 3 years. So I felt good about where I was because we were at over 3.5 years, right? But it was still a challenging year, folks, 18 million that year. But the very next year, after our Optimum Coffee and that Vaso 6 was released, this thing went crazy. And we did $90 million in revenue, $90 million in business in the year 2019. Folks, that's almost a 500% increase. I was so glad I got started when I did. And now the experts are projecting that, you know, we were the 7th fastest growing network marketing company in America last year, and the experts are projecting that from now to over the next 18 to 24 months, we're going to be doing over $200 million a year. So folks, the reason why you were invited to this webinar with such sense of urgency from your friend that invited you is because they know where this thing is going. Now you may say, well, $90 million, you know, am I too late? Absolutely not, folks. Have you ever heard of a company called Amway, the granddaddy of them all, the greatest of them all, right? Amway's been around 60 years, 60 years, okay? And Amway last year in 2019 did $8.4 billion in sales. 8.4 billion. Let me put this in perspective. Amway did 90 million every 4 days. It took us a year. They did 90 million every 4 days. Can you see where I'm going with this and why you want to position yourself now? Now, to get started in our company is a whopping $20, okay? I say that sarcastically because I paid as much as $1,000 before to join businesses. But 20 bucks one time, and remember, this is a company built by distributors for distributors. So Dave Jordan knows all the tricks, right? This is not $20 and you got to pay $49.95 a month to keep your website. This is not $20 plus you got to pay $99 a year reinstatement fee or whatever, right? To show that you're serious. One time, 20 bucks, and you get your e-commerce, multiple websites, customer support, worldwide distribution rights, matter of fact, low risk and unlimited income. Or you can spend $1 million, 1.5 million to buy a McDonald's franchise and have to babysit a bunch of 17-year-olds, right? So whichever you want, right? But I love this network marketing industry because it totally changes the game. Now, common sense would tell all of us that we got to have inventory. Now, I'm going to share some bigger packages with you that I recommend that you get started with, but hey, everybody has a different budget. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if you want to position yourself tonight, you can actually get started by simply purchasing one product from our inventory. You can purchase one tub of coffee or one hibernate or any one of our multiple products for $59.95 from the person that invited you's website and add $20 to it, and you're going to be an independent representative. That means you're going to have a website that people can go to, purchase products, and you're going to make money. If they did it tonight, you'll have a check next Friday or a deposit next Friday. So understand, for less than $100, less than $90, you can actually get started in this business, okay? So that's one option. And hopefully you'll see the value and upgrade later on. But now let's talk about the boss packages. Let me show you how I got started back in 2018. I got started with this option here, option number 3. For $575.95, you can select, I was able to select 16 items of my choice. Now, I'm a business builder. I knew that I wanted to build a big, strong team of a lot of successful people. So I made sure I got products for me to use so I could find out if I would lose weight, you know, and so forth. And I also got products that I could sell and you know, out of my kit. And so that I could also do shows and go into people's living rooms and dens and do webinars and hotel events. That's where I was going with this myself. And we did not have option number 1 and 2 when I got started 2 years ago. Shortly after, folks, when that Optimum Coffee came out, then we created option number 2. For the same $5.75, you could say, you know what? I just want to focus on weight loss coffee. I want to focus on helping people lose inches and feeling better and getting rid of that visceral fat. Well, if you get option number 2, you're going to get 350 sticks of coffee, 350 cups of coffee. You simply tear it open, pour it in some hot water, stir it up, put whatever sweetener and creamer you want if you drink your coffee that way, and it's going to work. That Optimum Coffee is going to help you, folks. I'm telling you, I lost over 20 pounds off of this, okay? We've got people that maybe are even on this webinar that's lost 50 and 60 pounds off of our products. But if you just want to focus on weight loss, then I would recommend you get these sticks. Now, how do we market that? We simply divide those 350 sticks 6 at a time. In other words, we package 6 of them and we call it the 6-day experience. And we simply let people know, hey, how would you like to try some incredible weight loss coffee? They're like, excuse me, weight loss what? Right? And they're going to purchase it for $20, 6 cups of coffee for $20. And I'm telling you, folks, they get some type of results, whether they're going to come back talking about energy, losing inches, their clothes are getting looser, or losing weight. And here's the beautiful thing about this marketing plan. If you divide 350 by 6, folks, that means that when you sell them for $20 a piece over like 54 packets, you're going to end up with over $1,100 gross profit. So you've got your almost double your investment back, plus you made a profit, plus you can take some of that and invest back into your business. But here's the part that I like. 50 to 75% of those people that purchase the 6-day experience from you for $20, they're going to come back saying, wow, what's in this stuff? what is your website? I'm ready to buy a 30-day supply or a tub of the product, okay? So that's how that works. And then we got option number one, folks, and that's for the big time player. For $11.99.95, you can get 36 items. So you got plenty of items that you can sell out of your inventory, or you can get 20 items of your choice and still get 350 sticks of the coffee. That is a value. When you just sell the 6-day experiences, you've already got your $11.99 back, and you still got 20 products that you can sell, that you can use, that you can do whatever with, folks. This business model is amazing. So like I said, anywhere from $59.95 plus your $20 rep fee, all the way up to $11.99.95. You choose your spot, get in where you fit in, okay? So this is another disclaimer about our earnings. So there's 7 different ways that we get paid in our company. Now, the first way is retail, all right? And remember I talked about selling products out of your inventory. So all of our products individually sell for $79.95. That's the suggested retail price. Any one item by itself is $79.95, okay? Now, when you purchase it, you're going to get it for as much as $59.95, or if you purchase the Career Success Pack, that makes every one of the products as little as $33, right? So you got a $33 to $79.95 markup on that product, and we still sell it like crazy because people understand how difficult weight loss is, okay? So, but that's the retail spread. Now let's talk about the fast start bonuses. That simply means when a customer goes to your website and they purchase 1, 3, or 6 items, as you see right here, 1, 3, or 6, you get a discount for the more items that you get, kind of like buying it in bulk. So if you purchase 1 item from someone's website, it's $59.95 plus, plus the shipping. And if they get 3 items, it's not $59.95 times 3. They get a little discount, $145.95. If they get 6 items, then they get an even bigger discount for $239.95. Remember, as good as the coffee and the cocoa works by itself, it works even better when surrounded with a couple of other products, all right? So how do you get paid? Well, if they go to your website and purchase 1 product, you're going to make $20. Deposit into your bank account the following Friday. If they purchase 3 products, you get a $40 fast start bonus. And if they purchase 6 products, you get a $60 fast start bonus, okay? So that's how the customers purchase. Now, let's talk about building a team, all right? Let's talk about building an organization of other people like yourself that's going out there getting more customers. So if someone comes on your team with a business builder package for $575 or a career success pack for $11.95, here's what you're going to earn. You're going to earn a $100 fast start bonus if they purchase that package, and you're going to earn a $200 fast start bonus if they purchase the career success pack. So folks, that is how our first time fast start bonuses work, okay? Now, let's talk about the third way we get paid, and that's called the legacy bonus. And here's how it works. After you sold or sponsored your first 3 people with a business builder pack or a career success pack or a combination of, once you've done your first 3 people, you're now qualified for the legacy bonuses, where this company will give you an additional $100 on top of every business builder or career success pack that you sponsor. An additional $100 through infinity wide and infinity deep, starting with your 4th builder pack. Okay, so here's how it works. So let's say we've got Deirdre. Deirdre, I know you're on here. So let's say this is Deirdre right here. She got started. She joined with the builder pack. She's a Ruby in our company. And there she is. And Deirdre goes out and sponsors Anna, Jane, and Jim. Well, congratulations, Deirdre. You made $300, right? A fast start bonus of $100 for each one of them because they started with the same package that you started with. Your legacy qualified now. That means starting your 4th person through infinity wide, you're going to earn that additional $100 legacy coded bonus. So her 4th person was Dr. Chris. Dr. Chris here bought a builder pack. She made $100, but because Dr. Chris is Deirdre's 4th person, 4th builder pack, she gets that additional $100. So congratulations, you made $200 when Dr. Chris joined, you made another $200 when Dave joined, and you made another $100 fast start plus a $100 legacy bonus when Mike joined. And Deirdre, that goes through infinity wide. as many people as you can personally sponsor, you're going to get that extra $100. That is amazing. But that's not the part that got me. The part that got me wasn't the infinity wide. It was the infinity deep, everyone's first three. So Chris, Dave, and Mike, they want to do the same thing Deirdre did, right? They want to hurry up and get to their legacy team so they can double up on their money. So they all do that. Chris, Dave, and Mike went out and got their first 3 builder packs. They're happy because Chris, Dave, and Mike earned $300 a piece. But guess what? Because it is the first 3 on Deirdre's legacy team, starting with that 4th person, Deirdre just made $900 in bonuses. She got the $100 legacy bonus for every one of them. But remember, guys, I said that's everyone's first 3, infinity deep. So in a perfect world, and we know it's not a perfect world, but let's say that these 9 people got their first 3 builder packs. And let's say they did it in a month. Guess what? Deirdre don't even know these people. She doesn't even know these people, but she made $2,700 in legacy bonuses. Folks, that's through Infinity Deep, the first 3 of everybody. Amazing comp plan. That's the 3rd way we get paid. Now, the 4th way we get paid is called check match. And to keep this really simple, everybody that you personally sponsor, you get a 20% check match off of their residual income. Okay, 20% check match off of their residual income. And as you grow into a diamond, structured emerald, diamond, and beyond, this is going to, 99% of the time, this is going to be the 2nd biggest part of your check, is the check match as you grow an organization. Okay, the 1st biggest part of your check is the residual income. And isn't that what you want to be the biggest part of your check? So let's talk about how that residual works. We simply build 2 teams, guys. It's real simple. We build 2 teams, a left side and a right side. And every time $200 in sales and business volume happens on one of your teams and $100 in business volume happens on your other team, and because you're going to have customers, you're going to have business partners signing up, you're going to have repeat customers, they're going to fall either on your left or your right. And every time 200 pops up on one side, 100 pops up on the other side, you're going to earn a $20 residual cycle. So what does that what does that mean, the residual cycle? That means that when you get started with a 575 builder pack, we're going to place you at a position called Ruby, okay? Don't worry about silver, gold, and platinum. We're going to shoot you straight to Ruby, and you're going to be able to cycle 20 times, guys, 20 times in 1 week. And our pay week goes from Friday to Thursday. So yes, today is our last day of the pay week. So let's say you looked in your report, your back office, and you cycled 20 times. Let's just say you maxed it out and you cycled 20 times. That means you're going to earn $400 next Friday. If you had 20 cycles by midnight tonight, you'll have a $400 residual next Friday, folks. Residual next Friday, okay? Now, if you got started with the $11.99 package, you're going to go straight to Emerald. We're going to place you as an Emerald, and that's going to allow you to cycle, if you see it there, trying to find my, there we go, 50 times in a week, up to 50 times. So you've got a $1,000 week dual team income potential as an Emerald, folks. Now, with hard work and dedication, you can become a diamond in this company, all right? And diamonds can cycle 100 times in a week. $120 bills, folks, that's $2,000. So to give an example, I'm a diamond right now. So by midnight tonight, if I have 100 cycles, right, 100 cycles going on my left leg, right leg, I would have a $2,000 deposit in my bank account next Friday. Folks, this residual is absolute insane. Look at double diamond, triple diamond. Look at the weekly income potential. Look at crown diamond, right? The lady that did our presentation tonight, which is Thursday night, she's a crown diamond in the company, folks. So this is the income. She can cycle 3,500 times in a 7-day week, folks. Unbelievable. But why do a lot of people want to hit diamond? They want to hit diamond, folks, because this is where the car allowance starts, right? This is where the car allowance starts. All right, hold on, guys. Okay, we were doing well. There we go. This is where the car allowance starts, folks, because you're going to get anywhere from $400 to $3,000 depending on your rank. But when you hit diamond, you can qualify for $400 a month. That's deposited into your bank account the first Friday of each month, right? So You qualified as diamond, boom, $400. Your car has to be 2 years old or newer to get the $400. Now, if you still want to drive your 1980 pickup truck and you're in love with it, well, you won't get the $400, but they'll still give you half of it, right? So if you reach the top ranks of the company where you qualify for $3,000 a month, but you still want your pickup truck, you'll still get $1,500, okay? And then the seventh way that we get paid is the 1% global bonus pool. That simply means when you sponsor 3 people with a business builder package or higher in a calendar month, you're going to get 1 share of the global bonus pool. And that basically means all the businesses done around the world, they're going to take 1% of it, put it in a pool, folks, and put it in a pool, and then they divide it up into shares. So if you sponsor 3 builder packs, let's say in the month of May, you're going to get 1 share. If you sponsor 6 builder packs, you'll get 2 shares. 9 builder packs, 3 shares. It's really just that simple. Over the last couple of months, the shares have run anywhere from $200 to about $255. But folks, that's an extra $255 for us doing what we're supposed to do anyway, and that's open our mouth. You know, we got a miracle in our mouth. Share this blessing with as many people as we can. So the question is, what's in it for us? And do we want to do this, folks? It's just that simple. When I read this, I knew right away, dream income and own your own life. You know, I think about how much I made annually as a nurse, and I thought about, wow, wouldn't it be great to make that every month? Or wouldn't it be great to make what I make annually as a nurse every week? That's dream income. Own your own life. Do what you want to do when you want to do. Do it for whom you want to do it with, as long as you want to do it. But here's the kicker. You don't have to ask your bank account for permission, right? Don't have to ask your bank account. You want to go to the Bahamas? Go to the Bahamas. You want to go to the Philippines? Go to the Philippines, folks. You own your own life. And there's a lot of other benefits. So the question is, are you an A, B, or a C? If you're A, that means, hey, I see it, Mark, you could have stopped talking 20 minutes ago. When you started talking about these products and I saw the opportunity, I knew I was in. And if you're an A, welcome to the team. Get with the person that invited you to this webinar, folks. Get with the person that invited you to this webinar. Let them walk you through the sign-up process, and let's get you started, and let's get you plugged into our quick start training, our 375 launch that's so simple, an 8-year-old child can do it, and let's get you on your way to success, all right? If you're a B, that means, hey, I like what I see, but I got a few questions, or you might want to see this presentation again, okay? We've got this presentation recorded. You can watch it as many times as you want, and I invite the person that invited you to, let's get together on a connect call. Let's do a 3-way call together. I'd love to talk to you also, or any of the leaders that we have here would love to talk to you and get your questions answered, because you want to be like me in April of 2018. It had to feel good in my gut. I had to have that good feeling before I made the leap, right? And when I felt good in my gut, I made the leap, folks, and have not looked back. And if you're a C, that means see you later is just not for me. And we totally get it, folks, because not everything is for everybody, but I would like to ask a favor of you. Please do the common courtesy and get with the person that invited you and just support their business, even if it's just one time. Even if you just say, okay, Bob, I'm going to buy one of them coffees there one time just so I can support you, right? But don't ask me to buy it again. Even if you just did that, we say thank you, right? Because here's what we know. You're going to get results. You're going to like what you see. Your wife or your husband is going to like what they see. And folks, I'm telling you, just do them that favor, because they thought enough of you to invite you to this webinar, okay? So having said that, folks, decide if you're an A, or if you're a B, or if you're a C. And I want to be the first to say, Mark A. Jackson, Diamond from North Carolina, welcome to our family. Welcome to Valentus, folks, and welcome to your new life. I want to thank everybody for getting on. I really appreciate it. And everyone, have a fantastic day.